What's up, nerds? Welcome back to the Nerd Lounge 2.0. My name is Austin. This is my beautiful, amazing, perfect, has all the best idea in terms of lighting design wife, Ray. She is very, very cool and has great ideas, and I need to support her in those ideas, which I will do, because this is her idea to change up the scene, and it looks very, very awesome. So give her some love in the comments. I'm gonna put like audience cheering, yay! We are your friendly neighborhood movie review watch couple, movies and shows, and this week we are nerding out on The Long Walk. So, but first, before we nerd out, just go ahead and please hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and also please follow on Instagram and TikTok. That would be super duper awesome to show your love and support for the Nerd Lounge. We love you and we appreciate you. There is one super amazing, awesome announcement that we do have, guys. My wife and I, Ray, we both put an application for a press pass for LA Comic-Con 2025 at the Los Angeles Convention Center at the end of this month, September 26th, 27th, and 28th, and we got accepted. So we have press badges for the Comic-Con event in Los Angeles. So go ahead and come find us. We're going to be out there doing a bunch of videos, watching people do their cosplay, doing trivia, questions, comments, all that kind of stuff. So if you see us walking around there, we'll have the camera and the microphones out. If you see us, please come say hi and we will get you in the video.
Great. Don't finger gun me.
Do you have a little input?
No, I'm just excited to be here.
Because at first she didn't think she was going to get picked, because I put my application in and it got like a day. They were like, hey, you're accepted. And then Ray put hers in and she was like, it's been 3 days. I'm not in. And then I literally go get food or something, and she's like, oh, I got it, and I was waiting till you get back to tell you. So we will be there. If you guys are also going to be there, let us know in the comments maybe what cosplay you're going to do, or, you know, or what we should look out for. What are the cool areas, the cool events, and things like that. So we'll see you there.
And we're there all 3 days. We'll be there all 3 days.
Yeah, we're gonna be there late Friday, all day Saturday, and then the half day Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
Very cool. But first, did we watch anything else interesting this week?
Yes.
What? What did we watch?
The Pig. Or it's called Pig.
It's called
Nicolas
Pig.
Cage.
Yeah.
And I don't know the other guy's name, but the kid from Jumanji.
His name is Alex Wolff.
Yeah. Good movie. Interesting movie.
Yeah.
Not very long. Hour and 31 minutes.
Short.
Yeah, it's about a truffle pig. Pig sniffs out truffles, I guess, because he used to be a chef. Nicolas Cage used to be a chef.
Okay.
And his wife died, and now he just stays with him and his pig. The pig is trained. And so it's like John Wick, but like not John Wick. You know, like when they kill John Wick's dog, except like they take his pig, but he doesn't fight anyone because he doesn't fight. He's a chef. So he cooks for you. That's his thing.
Oh.
It's like he cooks because he was like this amazing, like
renowned chef.
Yeah. And so like you find out that the son's dad took the pig. Yeah. So he goes to the house and he cooks him a meal, and the dad starts crying. And
is that how it's resolved?
Yeah. And then Nick Cage is like, I remember every dish I cooked for every person. I guess it was like a dish that the dad and the mom have had together, but the mom is like in a home because like she's like something's wrong with her. Like I don't know, she was like on death's bed.
She's
or
on like life support or something.
Yeah. And he started crying, and you know, because he hasn't been with his wife or whatever. And yeah, it's resolved basically by him telling him like,
I need this pig to cook these foods
to find the truffles. But Nick Cage tells the son it was never the pig that found the truffles, and the kid's like, well, then why'd you do all this? And he's like, because I love her. You know, I love my pig. He said, you tell where the truffles are at by the trees. I guess, which is cool. And the pig is dead. He never gets the pig back. The people who got them in the first place, like junky looking kids, they were like too rough with the pig and was doing something. I don't know if they were putting drugs in the pig, but the pig ended up dying.
Oh, that's super sad.
Yeah, so they kind of like split ways at the end. Nick Cage goes back to his cabin and
just lives his life.
Listens to a tape that he couldn't listen to before his wife died. I guess it was like a happy birthday tape. She was like singing a song to him, Bruce Springsteen song. Don't remember what song it was, but Bruce Springsteen. And yeah, and it just ends with him like just taking his shoes off and chilling. Yeah, pretty interesting film. I give it like a 7. You know, something throw on and watch. Yeah. Hour and 30 minutes. It's not very long.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
Yeah. There's like an underground fighting rink of chefs.
It's like a chef fight club, but it's like they just take hits to see how long they can last or something like that. Yeah,
pretty much.
It was kind of random, but hey, yeah. No, I watched like the first. I didn't see the very end of it, but what I saw was good. Mm-hmm. It's Nick Cage just being like subtle, angry Nick Cage guy.
Yeah. I think I'll watch almost anything with Nick Cage in it.
Yeah,
I love Nick Cage.
He's great.
Yeah.
Did I watch anything else interesting?
Yeah, this fool on Friday night put on, was that Friday? Yeah, Friday night puts on The Ugly Stepsister, and me and him were like falling asleep, and he's like laying on his side of the bed, and I'm like, what is this music that we're listening to? I'm like, what are you watching? And he's like, The Ugly Stepsister, and then like falls back asleep.
It was like a big ballroom scene, and there's like this like gaudy like orchestral music playing and stuff. Yeah, it was interesting. I don't think I've gotten to the part where it becomes like horrific,
disturbing or whatever.
Yeah, apparently everyone's like, whoa, it's like really horrific, so I gotta finish it and I'll give you guys an update, but I haven't got to that part yet.
I was like, what the hell is going on? Had me tripping.
But so far it's good. It's like Swedish or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's like a foreign film. Yeah. All right, moving on. Should we go into our nerd breaker?
Can we do it?
Do you have something prepared?
It's very mediocre nerd breaker.
Somewhat. But it's fine.
But I have a list of actors. I'm gonna name off an actor. And you guys have probably seen this a bunch on the internet because everyone does it. But an actor and an actor. Austin's gonna pick one of those actors until we get to the last one, to figure out what actor he prefers, and then he's gonna give us 3 movies that he recommends us to watch. I will personally watch them and give you guys my opinion on the next episode.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. This is probably actually these are actually tough, like the side by side versus ones.
And I have not a super extensive look, but I have a pretty
decent list.
I went through actors and strategically picked out a couple of people.
Okay, cool. I'm actually interested to see, first of all, who she picks for this list. Anyway.
I just put in my work code to my iPad.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so first up we have, and I'm just going to check them off of the ones you don't want. Okay.
The ones that get eliminated?
Yeah. So I'm going to say Russell Crowe or Christian Bale.
Dang, that's actually starting off strong. Russell Crowe movies or Christian Bale movies? I probably got to go Christian Bale here.
Christian Bale?
Keep Christian Bale, yeah.
Okay, so bye-bye to Russell Crowe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ray Fiennes or Christian Bale?
Christian Bale.
Okay. Mark Wahlberg or Christian Bale?
Mark Wahlberg has some pretty... Mark Wahlberg is like The Other Guys, and like he's got some good movies. Mark Wahlberg movies or Christian Bale movies? I probably got to give it to Mark Wahlberg there, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's got this funny movie in the 90s called The Big Hit, which is super duper funny, actually. So I think I'm going to go with Mark on that one.
Okay. Leonardo DiCaprio or Mark Wahlberg? Mark Wahlberg.
Leo or Mark? I don't know. The only movie that I think I find myself really replaying with Leo is Django Unchained. Other than that, I don't find myself running to watch a Leonardo DiCaprio movie, so I'll probably stay with Mark Wahlberg on that one.
Mark Wahlberg or Josh Brolin?
I mean, without Josh Brolin, I don't get any Thanos. Josh Brolin, but he's also in... He's also in Sicario.
He's in Weapons.
He's in Weapons. He's an American Gangster.
American Gangster's pretty.
Yeah, let's go Josh Brolin.
Okay.
Let's go Josh Brolin, yeah.
That's who you're picking?
Yeah, I'll pick Josh Brolin.
Okay. Mark is out of there.
Mark's out.
All right. Hugh Jackman or Josh Brolin?
Hugh Jackman.
Okay.
Hugh Jackman. I'm like super original X-Men trilogy fan. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Hugh Jackman or Bradley Cooper?
That's a good one, too. Bradley Cooper. Bradley Cooper's in some great films. Let's go Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper?
Let's go Bradley Cooper, yeah.
Okay.
Because that's like... Have you seen that chef movie? It's called Burnt.
No.
It's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got rid of Hugh, right?
We got rid of Hugh Jackman.
Okay. Robert Downey or Bradley Cooper?
Oh, man. It's got to be... Yeah, it's got to be Robert Downey, man.
Robert Downey?
It's got to be Robert Downey Jr.
Rocket's out of there. All right, Robert Downey or Nick Cage?
Nick Cage or Robert Downey Jr.? I mean, Nick Cage. Nick Cage is like Gone in 60 Seconds, Snake Eyes, Con Air. And then he's also like Leaving Las Vegas and The Rock. And a movie called Willy's Wonderland, which is like super awesome. I highly recommend. Let's go Nick Cage.
Nick Cage?
Yeah, let's go Nick Cage.
All right.
Yeah, let's go Nick
RDJ's
Cage.
out of there.
Yeah.
All right, Nick Cage or Samuel L. Jackson?
Nick Cage or Sammy J, huh? Nick Cage or Samuel L. Jackson? Let's go Nick Cage.
Nick Cage?
Yeah, let's keep Nick Cage. Yeah.
Okay, Sam is out of there. Nick Cage or Dan Stevens? There you go.
Nick Cage or Dan Stevens? I mean, I love Dan Stevens and everything he's in. I think he's awesome. I recommend a movie called Apostle with Dan Stevens. But yeah, let's keep Nick Cage. We'll keep Nick Cage, though.
All right.
In terms of breadth of work, it's got to be Nick Cage.
All right. Kevin Spacey or Nick Cage?
Nick Cage.
Okay. All right, we're getting close. Nick Cage or Denzel?
Nick Cage or Denzel? Probably Denzel.
Probably Denzel.
Probably Denzel, yeah. That's like the Equalizer trilogy and American Gangster.
Gangster. What was the other one? Training Day.
Training Day. Yeah. Deja Vu. That movie's awesome. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go Denzel.
All right. Okay, now I will go Denzel, Liam Neeson.
Okay. Denzel or Liam Neeson, man. I mean... You're probably gonna hate me, but I gotta go Liam Neeson, man.
Oh my
I love
God.
Liam Neeson movies. I'll put Liam Neeson movies on all the time.
It's ridiculous.
I love Liam Neeson movies.
Liam Neeson or James McAvoy?
I mean, James McAvoy is like X-Men First Class, like
Wanted. I love that movie.
Wanted, Split.
Yeah.
James McAvoy. He's in that movie See No Evil or Speak No Evil. Mm-hmm. Which was actually really good. Yeah, let's go.
I was gonna say, you gotta think about the range too.
Yeah, let's go James McAvoy. Let's go James McAvoy. He's got range.
All right, we're gonna go James McAvoy or Jason Statham.
Yeah, if I'm thinking range advantage, I gotta go McAvoy.
Okay.
James McAvoy.
We have 2 people left to compete with James McAvoy. Ethan Hawke or James McAvoy?
Ethan Hawke is also Training Day, and he's also Sinister. He's also in a movie called Magnificent Seven that I love, which is also Denzel Washington, which is interesting. Yeah, I gotta give it to James McAvoy though.
James McAvoy?
Yeah, keep James.
All right, last one. Johnny Depp or James McAvoy?
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, man. Alice in Wonderland movies.
Won. Woo!
Pirates of the Caribbean. Captain Jack Sparrow, one of the most iconic characters ever to put to screen, which is only brought to life.
Crybaby, which is, I'm going to make you watch that movie.
Crybaby?
Crybaby is such a good movie. My sister, Shatanya, she used to watch it all the freaking time. She loved it.
Is it like super sad?
It's not a sad movie. It's like... It's kind of like Grease in a sense of a way.
Mm.
But like Crybaby, he can only cry out of one eye.
Oh.
And he does this thing where he's in jail. It's kind of gross if you think about it. But he's in jail and she starts, the girl he's in love with starts like gathering all her tears and then she drinks them. It's a little strange. I like it. It's a classic.
I mean, Johnny Depp only really does strange stuff.
Yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah.
So Austin's got to watch it. Okay, now we need your top 3 Johnny Depp movies.
Top 3 Johnny Depp movies?
Top 3.
Well, I definitely got to go with Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl.
Okay.
Definitely got to go with Secret Window.
Okay.
And a movie that I really love is called The Tourist.
I like The Tourist too.
Yeah, that movie's awesome.
That movie's good.
I love The
Angelina
Tourist.
Jolie.
Oh, but you've probably already seen all these movies.
Yeah,
Movies that maybe you haven't seen. Have you seen a movie called Transcendence?
No.
It's like an AI type of thing movie.
I have not.
Okay, Transcendence is a good one. Okay. He was in a movie called The Lone Ranger, which people are up in arms about because he plays like a Native American Indian.
Oh, okay.
But it's decent. What other kind of Johnny Depp movies? Obviously, him as Grindelwald in the Fantastic Beasts movies is really cool.
Those movies.
So, yeah, let us know your favorite Johnny Depp movie in the comments, and if we haven't seen it, we will watch it.
And then tell us who you would pick as your top actor, and then maybe next time we'll do actresses.
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
Very cool.
Yeah. That was entertaining.
Great job. Yeah, that was good. All right, we're going to move into our meat and potatoes for the episode. We are going to do a spoiler review discussion of The Long Walk. So we actually started reading the book. Well, I started reading the book to Ray. My mom gave us the book to read. It's like a short book. It's like 200 some pages. It's in like a series of 4 other Stephen King books. So I started reading it. There's a lot of differences. I know that there's probably a bunch of videos out there about all the differences. The main ones that we've seen so far was that the participants, there's 100 participants instead of 50, and the movie made it 50 for each state. They're like young boys in the book from 13 to 17, like Hunger Games style. Instead of the main character Garrity has a girlfriend that he's like looking for and like things like that. So there's a lot of different changes. They have to walk at 4 miles an hour instead of in the movie it's 3 miles an hour, which seems more realistic because 4 miles an hour.
I read online that it wasn't 300 miles they walked like 350 or like 400 miles or something like that. I think
in the book it was like something around 350 or something.
So
but we will talk all about that cool stuff. Let us know in the comments how you enjoyed The Long Walk. If you liked it, what is your rating out of 10? Because we're going to go right into our rating out of 10 right now.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go.
7.5.
You're an idiot.
No, I'm not.
You're an idiot.
Dude,
you're an idiot. I'm sorry.
Like, okay. There was like 3 moments that I was like, dang, this is like, there was like the dialogue. Obviously, this movie is all dialogue.
Yeah.
This movie's all dialogue. It's all character development. That's great. You obviously spend the entire time with your characters. It seems like, obviously there's cuts and there's jumps and it's like fast forwarding in time, but it seems like you're really following them throughout this entire journey, almost in real time kind of a thing. And you're learning who the people are, and you're learning where they're from, and you're learning a little bit about like the world that they're in. I wish there was more of that, but how about you go about your thing? Because I don't know. I got to a point where I was halfway through. I was like, dude, I feel like it could just like everyone could die and we could end it. Like,
yeah, but like you're like that. See, that's his problem. Oh, I think everyone can die and we can just end it. That takes away from it being a movie. Why make a movie if you're just gonna kill everyone off in 5 seconds?
It could have been like 20 minutes shorter. It was like an hour and 48 minutes.
Okay, fine. Then what would you have taken out? If it could have been like 20 minutes shorter.
You probably could have had like the first kid's death and then immediately like fast forward to like the next death and then like get to that point where they're going up that hill and then like everybody dies.
Why?
And then get to like your core group.
Why would you
and then spend more time with like your core group. Spend more time with like the final 15 instead of like, like.
You spend a lot of time with the first, like, even though the final 15 is the first 15 you find out in this movie, but you spend a lot of time with them in general.
I mean, you do learn a lot about Stebbins and Barkovich and Collins and Olsen and Art and McVries and Garrity. You learn a lot about them, and they're interesting people, but it gets to a point where I thought it got a little bit stale.
You thought it got stale?
I thought it got a little bit. It's like they're purposefully like they're walking, and he's like, "Oh, what about you, McVries?" And he's like, "What about the scar on your face?" He's like, "Oh yeah, this is a story for another time." It's like a story for like 10 minutes from now when we need something to fill more runtime.
It's not to fill more runtime. It's like it's the point and the purpose of like we're good, like we have this journey together. But I'm not at that point where I know you enough to like let you on some traumatic shit that I've been through. And real people resonate with that.
Yeah.
Like if I just met you today and we have to like go on this walk, I'm not going to tell you that I got 2 kids waiting for me at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you might see like 2 necklaces on me and one can say like Marcel and Sophia. And they'd be like, oh, who's Marcel and Sophia? And I'd be like, none of your business. And I would put it back like in my shirt.
Yeah.
So it was not filler. There was a point and a purpose for it because they connected at the end.
Yeah, I do.
That story.
Yes, sure, I agree. Yeah. But the other kind of thing is like all of the people that are involved, like they know this is happening. Mm-hmm. Every single person in the Long Walk knows that only one person wins, and all of the people that don't win die. Yeah. So why I wouldn't make any friends. I would be like, don't talk to me. This is not about you. This is about me surviving.
Well, there was people you seen in the film that were just walking that literally talked to no one. Like they got no like.
But then they get no screen time.
Yeah, maybe because they were like, we just want these people. Like obviously these people just to be here. They do need filler like people for the movies. But if I had to do it, I would you would probably go insane. Like you like. and you see in the movie, people do actually like lose their shit. Like you probably go insane if you just kept to yourself for 4 days, just walking at 3 miles per hour and you can't slow down.
Falling asleep while you're walking and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like you, and I know this man, obviously. He would lose his shit. This man, well, maybe not because he talks to himself half the time. But, like, no.
Yeah, I'll probably just like write a book in my head and like walk. Like, I would just talk to myself, man. Try to keep myself sane. Do whatever I could to, like, walk drowsy enough. That's the part that was actually crazy. They're walking for 3 days straight, you know?
Yeah.
Or for it was like 5 days or something like that. That's actually pretty wild. So, but it's definitely like a testament to kind of like the strength of the human spirit and like things like that. Like, I think it's an important movie. I just don't think it's like the best movie of 2025.
I thought this movie was great. I thought from the beginning when, what's his name? Grubbins?
Stebbins?
Is Stebbins his name? The main character.
The main character is Garrity.
Garrity. There you go. It's so close. It's two weird names. Garrity
and Stebbins?
Very strong point of when he gets dropped off and he's with his mother. That scene was very like heartbreaking, and I don't always want to point out the fact it's because I'm a mom, but that is one of the main reasons why.
But there was like the relatability. Like, how would you feel if you were dropping off your son?
And then you know, she gave him cookies and told him goodbye. She's like, you don't have to go, but he's like, I have to do this. And then he's like walking up the hill. He eats the cookie. He starts dozing off. He starts thinking about the song that his mom would sing him when he was younger. And then he sees his mom, and then he runs to her and he's like, Mom, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it. You know, like all those little points
when he meets her at the city?
Yeah, like the acting in this movie, I think maybe for like I would say the two main characters for me were like a 9 out of 10. I think the other characters acting were maybe like a 7 in that aspect. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I cried.
I definitely got sad with like a couple of characters.
I laughed. I was in shock.
Yeah.
It brought all of the elements that I look for a movie to give me. It was they literally straight up just show you capping fools. So
it's definitely like brutal and violent, and like the one kid who like broke his ankle and was like walking on a broken ankle. Like I thought it was like limping, but he was like literally walking on like a broken ankle for like probably like another good couple miles.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I usually don't like movies like this.
I thought I was gonna like it more. It was super anticipated.
What did your mom say about it? Did she say did she have anything to say?
She likes it a lot.
Exactly.
She liked it a lot. She thought that all the changes in the book were like necessary, and she thought it was like a very good take on like how people go through life and things like that, and like what we would go through, what lengths we would go to survive and like provide and like things like that. So it's definitely like it's a lot of good things about this movie. But I was literally like there was like this chunk in the middle where people are like capping, getting like killed off, and like it's like Maurice and Garrity, and in my opinion there's just like only so much dialogue that they can have that's interesting. So not that I was uninterested, obviously it gets to the end and you're like, okay, all of that was important because now I'm very invested in these characters, you know, and things like that. But like I thought like Stebbins was like an important character, and like his motivation for winning was like actually like pretty like strong and like relatable, and like the guy with the gum, Olsen, you know?
I felt so bad. Karate Kid.
Yeah.
I felt terrible because he was like chewing his gum, and then he's like, they're like, ew, dude, that's nasty. And he's like, I'm super superstitious, so like whenever this gum ends, I feel like I'll end. And then like he takes the gum out, he looks at the gum, and then he goes to have them. He got his ticket, which is super sad.
Did he like go fight him or something like that?
I think he walked up to him and they were
I tried to like grab the gun or something.
I don't remember.
They shot him in the stomach.
Grab the gun because two people. The other guy grabbed the gun. So,
Collie.
Yeah, and I thought he was gonna probably make it to the end, and he didn't.
He had a pretty heroic death. He took one of them out.
Yeah. What was the one guy's name? Is it Gary Barkovich? Barkovich was like the nappy hair guy, the blonde hair guy. That was talking crap? Yeah, like, dude, he also was like, is he supposed to be like schizophrenic or something? I think he was maybe like a junkie.
That's probably
like a junkie.
Yeah. And
because he had a spoon. So I'm like, is that an indication of
I literally thought he was going to like walk and like heat up the spoon or something.
Well, I thought that he was gonna go and attack Stubbins and Garrity and all of them, and that's why he was trying to like be friend, because he was like, "Oh, I got something coming for you."
Yeah, but he got like ostracized, and like in the book, it was the same way too. And then he was like stuck, like how you said, like stuck alone by himself for whatever 2 days, walking or something like that. So he probably was just thinking all about that.
He is crazy
because he pretty much caused the death of another
person,
of another walker. Yeah.
It's. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like. All I can say is that I liked it. I was very sucked in. A lot of times I was like this. I was like, did that just really happen? Like Curly got killed.
Kid,
Curly got killed off because he had a Charlie horse.
Yeah.
Olsen got killed off. Well, not too quick.
No, he was one of the. He was like the final.
Yeah.
He was like the final 15 or something.
What was the one guy at the end who had the nosebleed? Who was he?
Art Baker. I
felt bad for him. Cause I guess.
Yeah, he had like internal hemorrhaging and.
Yeah.
But like, there's like people in the book that like died of like straight disease, that just like their heart gave out, like their lungs gave out, like just stuff like that. Like it's not all of them that just like got their ticket. They sometimes died of like these natural causes of just like this extraneous activity, you know, just constant walking and breathing in your heart, and you don't stop, and you're eating and you're drinking, and people die of diarrhea, and people.
Oh yeah, one dude was like literally like walking and shitting through the street, and because he couldn't hold it, he had to like stop and let it out. They capped him. Yeah, and that's what Austin's mom was saying, is like, you walk off the pavement, you die. You get, what was it, three warnings. 3 warnings, and then the fourth warning.
10 seconds in each warning. And then after the 10 seconds of the third warning, you get your ticket. No, nothing else. It's just 3 warnings and a bullet. Yeah. And then as soon as you step off the pavement, you get your ticket. I did think it was super sad when like the one guy, I don't think we really learned who he was, but he like takes off all of his clothes and like walks into like the median of the grass and he gets capped like the.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't know if we learned who he was, but.
He was the kid with the radio.
He was like playing the radio. Yeah, he had like the dreads, and
the guy who was writing the book. What was his name again? Kid Richard Harkness.
Yeah,
he's like they're like walking up the hill, and I think that's when he breaks his ankle.
Is that when he messes up his ankle?
I think that's when he makes. I think so, because they start walking faster to get up the hill, because you have to maintain 3 miles. I think it's like, no, I think it was like 3 point.
No, it's 3 miles.
It's 3 miles? Okay.
It's 3.0.
3 miles an hour walking up this hill. And then like he like twists his ankle, and then he's walking for like maybe a whole day.
He probably walks like another
on this broken ankle.
Another dozen miles or like another, he walks a long time on that broken foot.
They like cut to him, and his like foot is bent, and it's like basically he's like walking almost like just on bone.
He's walking like on like his like leg bone. It's really crazy.
Yeah, and he's like my leg, it really hurts, but like it really hurts, and they end up taking him out, and it's like, this is fucking brutal.
Yeah,
this is really fucking brutal.
Well, it's a dystopian world, man.
Yeah, you find out that Garrity, one of his shoes breaks, he takes his shoes off, and his feet are literally bleeding.
Yeah,
it's so bad to think about, like, but also, you know, look at the world we live in today. It's like The Long Walk meets like The Hunger Games almost.
This book was written in like the 70s.
So, written before The Hunger Games.
But then, like, I was talking with my mom, and she was saying, but then, like, you know, ancient Romans were feeding people to lions in the Colosseum. So there's, like, always been death for sport in history, and it's not like one thing was inspired everything. You know, it's not like The Hunger Games was just inspired by The Long Walk. It's not like The Long Walk was just inspired by this. There's a lot of things to pull from and things like that. These death for sport type things, you know. Another kind of change, like in the book, there was like observers. Mm-hmm. There was like people like watching them like walk down the road and stuff like that, but just not like at the starting line, because Barkovich is like, you need to be focused. Mm-hmm. Or no, I think it was Baker. I don't know. He's like, you got to be focused, you know. The
one thing I wish I would have seen with this movie is that, because they said like they're broadcasting it, was that people people
watching it.
Yeah, people watching it, like their reaction to them watching like all of this going on, you know, or like the mom watching her son Garrity walk
until he like gets to like that Freeport City or something like that.
Yeah.
And then in the book, it's the girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
That's there. Okay. Yeah.
So that would have been nice to see. I think for me that like maybe would be like the only change that I would have made. I feel like I had good character development with them. I was intrigued the whole time. Hello, Loki. I don't think for me much this movie was lacking anything.
I don't. I just like
even the end, dude. The end. No, the part that got me crying was, oh crap, what part was it? It was Garrity and Stubbins, and they were talking. And they were talking, I think it was a part about him not having a brother or something like that. It was like it was one of the
McVrees and Garrity?
Oh yeah,
McVrees are talking about being brothers.
Yeah,
and stuff.
sorry, wrong character. But it was at one of those end scenes where they're both talking, and I lost my shit. I did. And he's like, "Do you have a brother?" No, I never had a brother. You want to be brothers? And I was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Cause yeah, like at the end, one of you are not gonna make it. So why not try to fulfill the things that you've never had, like on this walk? You know,
Sure.
You never had a brother, you never had a family, you never had a friend. Mm-hmm. It's like, let's do all these things to, so when you're at rest, when you go, you're at peace."
Yeah. I don't know why they changed McVree's backstory. He had a full family. He was dropped off by like a full family at the thing.
Maybe to make it more like sympathetic to,
To make it like to say, hey, I need this family type of dynamic.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I saw that like when you change, like obviously things are adapted. It's called an adaptation. It's called an adapted screenplay. But I did think like the dialogue was really strong. Like, don't even get me started on the ending. There's like the last like 5 movies we've watched that we've like talked about together, terrible ending. When Weapons, terrible ending. The Conjuring, Last Rites, terrible ending. The Long Walk, terrible.
That ending was not okay.
How does this?
No. I will say him walking off into the rain, that was terrible. Because I thought they were going to shoot him because he shot the major.
How do you not get immediately shot in the head?
I did think that was terrible. I thought it was terrible. But everything before that, like my heart was like stopped beating at a certain point.
Yeah.
Like
the final
when
moments
Garrity
between Garrity
pulled back.
Yeah.
And they act like I did not think he was gonna fucking die. Because they shot him immediately, but I think he had a warning and he didn't have the 3 hours before that warning reset.
Well, it's 1 hour per warning. So however many warnings he had.
Whatever. I think he had one.
He probably had a warning from like the mom when he ran backwards.
Yeah.
To the
and
mom.
So they were like, okay, well that's it. And I was like, they really did. I was so sad. My heart was like breaking. My heart was breaking.
I feel like, book or not, if you do all this marketing and you have all the trailers and Garrity is like your main character and he's the one that wins, the movie would be far and away not as good.
Yeah.
If you're like, oh, well, he just wins.
Yeah.
So having him not win was smart, but I do agree that like the lead up to that where like McVrees was like, because like in the book he like sits down and he's like, I'm going to bow out and like you're going to win, and then Garrity like picks him up and then he's like, we got this, and then Garrity falls back. I agree. It was good. And I do respect that like Garrity was the one that like lost, and I like the fact that he's like, no, I want that gun, and then the major's like, give it to him, and then like it should have been like, oh yeah, I got the major, and then it should have been a guy walking right behind him and then finishing the thing, and then it ends. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but
because I feel like also in this world, just taking out the major doesn't like stop anything.
Yeah, no.
It's just another major that comes into his place.
What I thought was going to happen is that McReeves was going to try to live out Garrity's wish of having the long walk be like, not like, my wish is for the long walk to not exist. Well,
that's what his thing was of like, that's what his first step was, taking out the major. That's what he was trying to accomplish, seeing if that would enact some kind of change.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. The ending got me really freaking good. I think it's because this whole time you're like, Garrity seems like this super like chill, down to earth, optimistic kid, and I really enjoyed his spirit throughout the movie, like, because he had like, he had troubles, but he's like, I'm a heavier set guy, I'm gonna do it. And then McVrees is like helping him through shit. McVrees is like helping him get through it. And I really loved their dynamic and their relationship through this film.
Yeah, I did too. I liked it when they were like walking like arm in arm, and he's like, you want to get some sleep? And he's like carrying him. Like that stuff is like good because it's like, I mean, I don't know, I guess to a certain extent you do need like teamwork, even though even though my teammate could be the one that outlast me, you know, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It was good, but I feel like rewatching it, I don't know. Sometimes when I watch a movie and it kind of drags along, I watch it the second time and it like picks up more because I know all the story beats. So maybe when I watch it again,
it also probably just seemed like a movie also seems a whole lot longer when you're in a movie theater because of course you have like all the trailers and all the previews and then the movie starts and you've already been in the movie for like 2.5 hours or 3 hours at that point depending on how long the movie is. So yeah, that's probably why I felt super lengthy.
It also just felt lengthy because. Yeah, again, there's like only so many ways to keep it interesting, and they really did well. The writing is fine, the characters are good, but it was just kind of like this, like we're gonna pull archetypes out of a hat. Okay, we need like the a-hole guy who's gonna mess everybody up, Barkovich. Okay, we need like the really freaking strong Boston accent guy. Okay, Olsen. We need like the guy who's like the really religious guy. Okay, boom, Baker. We need the guy who's got no family. Okay, Rick Reese. We need the guy who loves his family. We got Garrity. It's like they're just picking names out of a hat and they're saying, okay, we need that character, this type of character, that type of character, this type of character. Give him a background, give him a story, give him a thing, give him some dialogue, give him some love, give him some hate. Give him some...
No, that's not what it was like. No.
Whatever, dude.
It's, you know, and maybe you need to go to like an acting thing. There's a thing on there. There's like, okay, we're looking for, yes, someone who this character is faith-based, this is your script. I need you to come in here. I need you to read this. Okay, you sound amazing, but also we want you to read this script. If you look like you fit a different criteria within that in the film, now read this one. Okay, if you get picked, then you could get picked to play McGreeves. You could get picked to play Garrett. Like, you know, it just differs. So yeah, they say we're looking for a 6'5", 290 African American, long hair, no facial, attached. Like, yeah, they do put that in.
Yeah. I know. But I'm just saying. I'm not saying about the casting. I'm saying about the archetypes.
But that's what I'm saying. They
types.
Do that specifically for casting calls.
I understand. Okay. I don't care about the people. I don't care about the actors. I don't care about who they're cast as. It's like we just need like a very specific type of character. We need a very specific type of character. We need this character, and they're very exaggerated. I don't know.
I thought it was.
And I thought Mark Hamill. I don't know. Mark Hamill's trying to be a voice actor in like a live action movie. He's like, yeah, this is my voice acting voice.
When Garrity at the end was like, something, fuck the major, something, you're bald. He's like, that's the spirit.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
He's like, yeah, something, take your balls hang low and hit the floor or something. I was like, what the hell? He was like, you got what it takes to, something. And
I'm sure he's like emulating what this character probably was in the book, but I just thought it was so exaggerated. Yeah, we're the major. Get ready to walk, boys.
But that's how it is, though. That day and age is how it was because they back then got off on this kind of shit.
No, it's not back then. This is a modern society. This is like a dystopian modern society.
Well, they get off on this type of shit.
It's like a parallel realism.
They get off on this type of shit.
Oh, sure, of course.
So, ask my dad. He was in the fucking army.
Yeah.
They get off on this kind of shit. Yeah. It's like the sense of power, like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he wrote it in the 70s, but it doesn't mean it's like back then because it's like. It was writing it as a modern society in the book, and it's just realized it's a modern society in the movie now.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be like back in the day. Mm-hmm. It would be back in the day because I don't think, did it even tell you how long the Long Walk has been going on? Did they say what anniversary it was or something like that?
No, all it said year. When Stebbins, which was the rude athletic guy, right?
Stebbins was the guy who was the major's son.
Yeah. So he just said like, oh, because my dad's the major in the Long Walk. I think he does say the Long Walk's been happening for something, but I don't actually remember.
I don't remember how many years. I'll have to like look online around the book or something like that. But it's obviously been happening.
That was a plot twist.
About him being the son?
Yeah.
He was the bastard son.
Yeah, he was the bastard son.
He said there's a lot of us. Yeah.
He said, my one wish would to be able to be welcomed into his home.
Which I thought was admirable.
Yeah.
Admirable as a wish.
He literally was like, I know something. He was like, I feel my liver is done. My lungs are filling up.
My liver's failing.
Fluid.
Yeah.
He was like, and I'm not going to just lay on the floor and die. And so like literally he stands there and he's like, are you going to do it?
He's going to do me. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was, dude, all the, like.
He could have even given Garrity his shoes before he did that.
I know he had spare shoes. I saw that the whole time. He had spare shoes hanging on his backpack. I'm like, give him your shoes.
Oh, let me get them shoes.
And just have like Garrity hobble along while he's putting his shoes on. Give him your shoes.
Yeah. You get 10 seconds, just slide them on and then keep fucking going.
Yeah, put one on, keep up your pace. Put the second one on, keep up your pace. Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was so funny.
Yeah.
I thought that was so funny. Or is it like more character development to have him walk barefoot and have his feet all bloody?
Maybe because I guess maybe you get to a certain point where it's like you're so desensitized. You just get
so numb to it.
To your feet even hurting that you're like, I'm just walking to walk.
Everything probably hurts so much that you're just like, don't even worry about it.
Yeah, but also I will say this in the fact that like Garrity died. It's like, let's say you make it through this long walk, you go home, you get the reward you want. How much trauma are you gonna live with? Are you gonna end up just offing yourself anyways?
Yeah, that part too. Yeah.
Are you gonna be like, I started a walk with 50 people. I came out the last one. I see my best friend die, and what is there for me now? Because now I'm just, I'm traumatized.
Just
I'm
a
sick.
survivor. Yeah.
So.
No, yeah, I agree, man. It's definitely it's an important movie, and it's interesting that it was made right now. Yeah. It's definitely interesting that it was made.
Which is strange because like literally last year, when we were at Austin's parents' house, his mom brought up The Long Walk, and I think it's because we were going to go see another Stephen King movie. I don't remember which movie it was. Or we were talking about something related to Stephen King, and she's like, oh yeah, here, take the book. I have... Or no, I think she was just telling us about it, tell us about it. And we were like, dang, that's crazy. And she gave us the book to read. We were
talking about something, and then she told us about, you should read The Long Walk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we didn't read it, and we kept saying like, oh, like, we gotta read it. And then all of a sudden they came out with a movie, and we're like, oh, well, we'll just go see the movie. We'll read the book too, but we'll just go see the movie.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna finish the book. It's not very long.
But yeah. Any other discrepancies you have with this film?
Discrepancies? I don't know. Not really. I got all my my thoughts out there. 7.5 gang, hit me up in the comments. This movie, it's pretty mid.
You're pretty fucking mid.
Pretty mid, dude.
I was pretty mid.
Like, it was like it could have been like the first like 30 minutes and then like the last 30 minutes. No,
you miss everything in between.
Well, just
how would it be the first and the last 30 minutes, Austin? That's only an hour.
Well, that's what I mean.
So that means the only thing that you would be getting is that him talking to his mom, him going to the thing, them sitting on the ground, them trying to introduce themselves. You would get them getting their name tags, starting the walk. You would get what's his freaking name again? The book kid guy. I don't even remember. Harkness. You would get him telling them, "What's your name? What's your thing? I'm writing a book about this. I think it'll be great." Da 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 da. You get Olsen talking.
I'm just saying there's a lot of things.
And then at the end, you would get like the last 30 minutes of basically them almost being done walking, him seeing his mom, and then Garrity getting shot. Like that. What?
Well, you're taking it very literally. I'm just saying it could have. There's some points that could have been shaved down, I think.
I don't think so.
All the flashback stuff. I don't need all the flashback stuff.
I think there was
about his dad getting shot.
Everything was intentional. Everything served its purpose. I don't think they said, okay, well, we have time and space, we're gonna throw that in for filler. I didn't feel that way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like this movie could have been like an hour and a half
compared to like Together, where like old boy goes to the freaking. She's like, don't go. I'm gonna go to get the keys, and he's like, I'm gonna go to the cave, anyways, and find this disfigured person. But you never figure out. They never like verbally say who this disfigured person is, but you're assuming it's the hikers.
Yeah.
And then they just decide to become together anyway. So it's like, you did all this fighting for what?
Yeah, okay.
So.
Okay.
I thought it was a good movie.
It's not that it wasn't a good movie.
I can't wait to watch it again. In fact, I liked it so much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do we recommend it in theaters?
Absolutely.
I mean, I'll recommend it.
Yeah.
It was a good time. There was definitely a few moments where I was like, dang, I was like really sad. Like the few of the characters, like Art and Olsen, and obviously the end, I was like feeling it. I was like a little choked up.
I was crying.
But like, yeah,
I was. And then when what's his name, McVries. When him and Garrity are talking, he asks Garrity, McVries asks Garrity, do you have a girlfriend? He's like, nah, I broke up with her before this. And then he asks McVries, do you have a girlfriend? And he was like, no, I don't. And I was like, okay. I'm assuming he's gay.
Oh.
Or he likes men. That's what I got from that. And I think that's why that, what's his name? The crazy kid. Barkovich. Maybe that was why he was talking to him like, oh, I bet you want to, do this to me.
Oh, yeah.
Because, yeah. So I think that's why all that was said. Because he thought maybe it would trigger him because maybe he is.
That type of individual?
Yeah. But it didn't. For him to talk all that crap though and then turn around and just kill himself was kind of...
With a spoon or something like that. With a spoon? Yeah, it's crazy.
With a freaking spoon. A square-ended spoon.
Was it like the end of the...
He just like...
the handle end of the spoon?
Yes.
Or like the...
It was like the end of it.
No, like...
He was holding the spoon, like the spoon part.
Yeah.
He took the handle.
And he just... The pointy part.
No, I don't think so.
Or like the bowl part of the spoon.
Not the bowl part. The long part of the spoon, the handle.
Yeah, which just comes to probably a decent point, and he could jab himself in the neck with it. It showed
it in his hand. It was square.
Well, it's pointy.
Oh my God! Austin wants to analyze every dimension of everything. It was square, therefore it could not penetrate the skin hard enough for it to go into his jugular and hit every artery in his neck. That's you.
Okay. I'm just saying, it wasn't the rounded end of the spoon. It was the pointy end of the spoon.
See? The spoon is not pointy.
I'm saying, like, the handle end, if you hit yourself hard enough, it's going to penetrate your... You know what? Why are we talking about a guy with a spoon?
But that's what I'm saying. He's crazy for that because it wasn't.
Oh.
Like, you're like, you literally have to, like, go through so much force to do that.
True.
That...
But he's also, like, at the end of his road,
He was like, I'll be with you guys for the rest of the walk, boys, and just... Yeah, so, Long Walk, 9 out of 10. I say go see it in theaters. Don't listen to this guy because he knows nothing about movies. I know everything. I know everything, if anything, about movies. I would say go see it. Been waiting.
Sorry. I would say go see it too. I do recommend it. It was a decent enough time. Go ahead and make your own opinion about it.
Oh my God.
All right, real quick, I do want to do... We're going to do this is like a Rotten Tomatoes guessing game that we're going to do every week now when we watch a new movie. What do you think is the Rotten Tomatoes score for the critics and the audience score for The Long Walk? We have not looked it up. I've not looked it up yet.
I haven't looked it up either.
No?
His mom, Miss Linda, tried to tell me at the movie theater. I was like, no, we don't know anything.
What the Rotten Tomato is?
Yeah. I was like, we don't know anything. I don't want to know anything.
Yeah. Did she?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say critics score... Oh, critics score, I'm going to say 73%.
On critics?
On critics.
Okay.
Audience score, I'm going to say 81%.
I'm going to say audience score again. I'm going to say audience score is like 95.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say audience score is like huge. I'm going to say critic score is like 80.
I'm going to say 73, 81.
Okay. I'm going to say 80, 94.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
So, we were both wrong, but in the best way possible. As of right now, with 150 reviews, the critics' reviews is 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, and with 1,000 plus verified ratings, the critics score or the audience score is 85%.
I said 81 for the audience.
Okay, good. Yeah,
So
I said 95 for the audience. I said like 80 for the critics, so it's a little bit low on both ends, but or a little bit different on both ends. But yeah, I definitely don't disagree. I definitely can understand why the scores are like that.
Yeah.
I can definitely understand the scores, and I can respect the scores. My score just does not line up with that score, which is fine. Sometimes your scores don't line up. Sometimes there's a Rotten Tomato score that's super duper low, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I'm happy that it has high.
No, so am I. So am I. It's definitely probably like I wonder where it lines up on people's lists of like Stephen King adaptations.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of them that are decent. There's a lot of them that are not that good. So let's, it'll be interesting to see like those lists that come out, ranking Stephen King adaptations and things like that. So where do you guys rank it? How do you guys like it? What's your letterbox rating? What's your Rotten Tomato score? What's your percentage out of 10? How do you like it? Let us know. And let us know what to watch next time on the podcast. And to finish off, do you have any final thoughts?
I don't have any final thoughts. I want to watch it again.
I don't think I have any final thoughts, but I'll be down to watch it again. I'll be down to watch it again. Maybe my score changes. It could be one of those things too. Yeah. Maybe the score changes. Maybe watch it again. I'm like, oh wait, you know what? Maybe the flow is good. The pacing is fine. The writing is good. The acting. Maybe I changed my tune. Who knows?
Maybe.
I think on first watch, I'm like, yeah, it's good. I was like, yeah, I was like that, you know. But so we'll see. We'll watch it again. Maybe we'll come back. We'll do a little recap review if we watch it again. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll find it if it's on $25 on streaming or something like that. But or I don't know. Well, it's in theaters. It's probably gonna do really good in theaters. Yeah. So hopefully it does well. I heard that it already cracked like $10 million opening weekend. So that's cool. I'm glad.
But also, sorry, one thought. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, okay, if they had to walk 407 miles or whatever the miles were for him to see his mom, that means she had to drive him. I wouldn't have been driving his ass nowhere. I would have been like, you want to go do the shit? You walk your ass there and you walk your ass back. I'm not driving you there just so you can walk. You're going to end up walking back this way? You want me to drive you that way?
It was
absolutely not.
I think in the book it said like something 2.5 hour drive or something like that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You want me to drive you 2 hours just so you can walk this way back here?
Or maybe longer. Yeah, if it was 300 miles.
No, I'd be like, go catch a bus.
If you go 70 miles an hour, that's 140, that's 2. It's like probably like 2 or 3 hour drive or something like that.
You want me to waste my gas so you can walk? No.
Yeah. No. Actually, I was thinking about that too. I'm like, wait. He walked to her. Yeah, no, it's pretty crazy.
And then another thing, they're like, yeah, the major sleeps at night and he even showers. Where?
Where and when? Yeah.
When are you guys stopping for gas?
They have gas canisters.
Oh, did they? That's what I was thinking. I was like, where are they?
They have gas canisters. They probably do like the funnel and just do it while they're driving.
That's freaking. You're not supposed to do that.
Or they do it if they stop real quick to cap somebody off and then they catch up. When they pull somebody's ticket, they refill, you know? Something like that.
So yeah, that was like my only thing. I was like, what?
Yeah.
No.
I agree. So I had a question of the day. How many miles do you think you could walk in the long walk?
1.
1 mile?
I'm asthmatic, dude.
Yeah, well, you could bring your stuff.
Oh, that's true. Long walk, how many? I think I can probably miles.
Yeah. Like how many miles? Not hours, not days. How many miles?
Miles, I think I can.
How many miles at 3 miles an hour?
I got knee problem, hip problem, asthma.
Yeah, my knees and ankles be.
I'm a little robust.
Clacking.
So I would say probably. Honestly, this is gonna sound so bad. Like probably like solid 10 miles.
I feel like I would probably say 10 miles is strong though. That's a lot.
I think probably like 10 miles. I'm like I can't do it no more.
I would probably like to say I could hit 20 or 30 or something like that. Yeah. I would like to think I could probably hit. I would probably just zone out in my face or in my brain and just
in my face. Zone out in my face.
But I also wonder if like you probably get desensitized to people dying. You think at like the very end they're just like, oh, another one bites the dust. They're not that concerned about it.
No.
Or you think it always affects you?
I think it always affects you.
Yeah.
Because the more people there are, the less people you get to know. The fewer people you get to know all of them, basically.
So now your friends are dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So it's like, oh, we started off with 50. I didn't know 15 of them. Okay, well, whatever. But like the other like 30 or whatever that are here now now I'm talking to them, and now it becomes 20, and now I'm talking to those ones, and now, so on and so forth. So
sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So how many miles do you think you guys can make it in the long walk? Let us know in the comments. And please let us know what we should watch next time. What you guys are anticipating coming out for the rest of the year, 2025. Spooky season is upon us. Let us know what spooky movies to go ahead and watch. And as always, please hit that subscribe button on YouTube.
Also, just disclaimer to all of our 10 viewers that we get. Don't know if we will have a video next weekend because we will be gone. So in the event that we don't, it will be the video of LA Comic-Con as an entirety and not a podcast episode.
Yeah, like a walkthrough vlog type of video that I will put together, and then I'll also put together like shorts and things like that of all like the cosplays and stuff. And yeah, so that will probably be like our kind of episode following the Comic-Con if we don't get another episode made in time, which is a possibility. So, but please go ahead and follow on TikTok and Instagram as well. We appreciate you and we love you. And as always, stay nerdy.